never soared this high because they have absolutely won their first ever huge trophy. This is a significant moment in Crystal Palace history, and is definitely a moment that basically stamps and signifies a year that Manchester City fans would absolutely want to forget, because Crystal Palace historic FA Cup victory marks a transformative moment for the club after 120 years without a major trophy. This is They finally lifted the prestigious cup by defeating Manchester City 1-0 at Wembley. Of course, we know we're going to start with City. City have lost the last two FA Cup finals against Manchester United and against Crystal Palace. And this is one thing I have to say, well done to those boys. Eberechi Eze is a superstar. The likes of Henderson, what a goalkeeping performance. And of course, you saw Pep Guardiola fuming with Henderson in that situation. It is truly a game of remarkable moment, because Henderson saved the penalty, not just saved the Mamouche penalty, but absolutely went on to be the best player, the MVP of this final. In fact, just to put a little caveat and a little bow to Manchester United, this is the last two FA Cup finals a Manchester United Academy graduate has won it. Both Kobe Mainu and now Jordan Henderson. Is his name Jordan Henderson or Henderson? I'm just going to say Henderson. I don't think it's Jordan Henderson, but Henderson. Anyway, this is amazing. Now, what does this mean for Crystal Palace? Of course, first things first, they win their first major trophy. This win cements Palace's place in football history, shredding their reputation of perennial underdogs. Finally, they can say that they have won something, and it is quite remarkable that they win something before Spurs win something in the new decade of football, because this is 120 years in the making, and Eberechi Eze can absolutely put his name in history to say, I absolutely secured that for City. Sorry, for Crystal Palace. Henderson, I can absolutely say the first trophy we won in our history of football, I got the man of the match and the MVP of the entire game. It is amazing to think about. And then now, what is the second thing in this situation that Crystal Palace gets from winning the FA Cup? USC Europa League qualification. The victory guarantees Palace a spot in the 2025-2026 Europa League, marking their first full venture into European competition. It just means more, because they are going to be playing in Europe. And that in its own right is a lot for these boys. They are going to have a lot of money coming in with this win, plus the win of qualifying for Europe. It is truly remarkable, because now they can choose to keep their stars and can choose to actually go into the market and get better players. And not just that, they are also going to be showing up and performing at the Community Shield appearance. Palace will face Liverpool in the 2025 Community Shield, offering another chance to add silverware to their collection. I believe this is going to be a situation where they win that, because I think it's just going to be putting a nice bow to a year of literal ecstasy. And that's the beauty of this situation. And then the next thing is, like I previously mentioned in the last point, club transformation. Manager Oliver Glasner, first and foremost, absolute well done, has reshaped Palace into a formidable force, proving that he can compete with the best despite losing key players like Michael Olise. He basically last season came in and showed, especially at what he did to Manchester United. He showed crazy how he can actually create a winning team. And he did it this season after losing Michael Olise, who basically gave them double-digit goals and double-digit assists. Replacing that and basically creating a monster in Jean-Philippe Mateta is definitely a notch to his greatness. The triumph is more than just a trophy. It is a statement that Crystal Palace is ready to compete at the highest level. Their passionate fans have finally had their moment, and the club's future is looking brighter than ever. Up the Eagles. Let me know what you guys think about this situation because it is absolutely amazing. I am happy because you look at England right now, you look at Newcastle winning the Carabao Cup. This is the first time they have won it in 50 years. And then now, Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup. First time that they have won a major trophy in 120 years. It is remarkable for no, I almost said American football, for English football worldwide. It is truly amazing. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Eagles are champions of the FA Cup. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.